Hey guys, it's Ash from Being Swenglish, and it's Friday again, and that means it's time for Fact FREDAG, or Fact Friday. And it's been a long week, and I'm just chilling on my sofa and looking for interesting facts about Sweden, and I found a really, really interesting one. Would you believe that North Korea still owes Sweden a lot of money? In fact, it's one of the biggest debts accumulated by one country for another, to the tune of around $328 million. I feel like Dr. Evil there. $328 million. Something like that. Anyway, apparently back in 1974, North Korea bought 1,000 Volvos from Volvo Cars in Sweden. And basically, they didn't pay for it. It's so typical of the Swedes. They're too nice. I can just imagine the Swedes going, "It's okay, you can pay us when you can, okay? Don't worry, we just sit around and eat meatballs for a bit. Just pay us the money when you can." And back then, it was about half that figure. But since then, with interest, it's accumulated to $328 million. That's a lot of money. And North Korea don't show any sign of paying it. In fact, back then, Volvo Cars were going to be in serious trouble with this debt. It would have pulled the company under. But the Swedish government bailed them out and basically gave Volvo Cars the money. And the problem then is that the Swedish government then inherited the debt, obviously. And the situation in North Korea didn't change. The North Koreans didn't show any sign of paying still. And so the debt remained. And to this day, the debt remains. The Swedish government agency, I think it's called the EKM, chase it. And their position is still that this debt will be paid and recovered. But so far it's not. And so it's just going to keep accumulating with the interest and the more interest. And the irony is as well, I mean, this just shows how well Volvos are built. This was 1,000 Volvos. I think it was the 144 model. And they're still in use in North Korea. You can still see them driving around as being used as taxis now. And I saw an article of one of them that had, I think it was 500,000 kilometers on the odometer. 500,000. I mean, when a car gets to 100,000 miles, you start to think, maybe it's going to stop working soon. But I mean, 500,000 kilometers. Incredible. But I mean, it's just so trusting of the Swedes, especially doing trade with a country like North Korea. I would want a rather hefty deposit before sending over 1,000 cars in 1974. But the Swedes didn't. They just said, "It's fine. We trust you." I don't think they'll be doing that again. Anyway, that's a fact of Friday. I'm going to go and relax now. So have a good weekend, folks, and look forward to the next Fact Fredag. Hej då!